Hi guys, this video will be about things to know or to expect when starting Sisterlocks, because a lot of people, they want to start Sisterlocks and they do not have any idea what to expect. So if you would like to know, stay tuned. So I'm just gonna give a little background about myself. I've had Sisterlocks for 10 years and I retie my own hair sometimes, and I also retie my family's hair. So basically most of the people around me have locks, and that is my background about locks and Sisterlocks. One of the things you have to take into consideration is that when you're going to get your hair Sisterlocked, before you're going to wash your hair, and you're not supposed to put any moisturizer or oil whatsoever, because that would make it harder for the hair to be locked. It will cause slippage and it will make it really difficult. Another thing is the spacing of the hair. So basically after your hair is locked, you have to take into consideration that you will be able to see your roots. You won't just naturally have a full body of hair unless your natural hair before was really thick. But even my hair was really thick, and when I just did it, you could still see the spacing, but I didn't have any problem because I actually prefer it that way. The next thing is how to wash your Sisterlocks. So also, try not to wash your hair every day or every other day, like that's too much. So how to wash Sisterlocks? When you just get your hair Sisterlocked, I recommend using these elastic bands, these small black elastic bands, and you're going to hold the hair, basically part it into sections, fold the ends, and put elastic bands over it. Now the reason you do this is because you want to focus on the roots and not the ends, because you don't want your hair to untangle. So focus on the roots and not the ends. And when you're washing your hair, just use shampoo, and also still no moisturizer, because yeah, at that stage, at the early stage, the hair is really fragile, and depending on the texture of your hair, especially people with straight hair, it's easier to be undone. Next thing is the swelling of your hair. Your hair is going to swell after it's done, but the extent to which it swells has to do with your hair texture. Like my texture is different from another person's texture, so there's no way to tell how thick your hair will get. But after a while, after it locks, it will naturally probably not be as thick as when it swelled initially. Next thing, stay away from elastic bands such as these, the ones that don't have any cushioning, because this could cut the hair, break the hair. Like my stage now, it's really old. I do use elastic bands sometimes, but even then, if you use it too much, it could still break the hair. I do not recommend putting on extensions when you just get your hair Sisterlocks. I know some people, they don't like the short look and they want their hair to just be long overnight, but I think the extension is too heavy for the Sisterlocks. Since it's so thin, it will pull on the hair and it's too heavy. For bigger locks it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend it for Sisterlocks, especially when you just started. So that's another thing. A lot of people, they want extensions and it could damage the hair, so I would say try to stay away from that. Okay, so as for the Sisterlocks looking not so much body, one thing I could recommend that could make your hair appear to have body is curling your hair. So one way of curling it, when you just start, try to stay away from curling irons in the heat. There are these rods. I don't think I have any with me right now. I used to use them. My hair is kind of long now, so it's really harder to use rods. You have the sponge ones, the long with a wire inside, and then you also have some where there's a clip at the end, and you wrap the hair and then you close it to the other side. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly. And also the other way is to just braid the hair, but you have to braid it really tight, and also probably using a spray water bottle to damp the hair before you plait it, and then you keep that in overnight or for a day, and then when you pull it out you have crimpy curls, so that will make your hair appear to have a lot of body. So basically that's all I can think of right now. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything, but if you have any further questions you can comment below and I'll be sure to answer you. Thank you. Okay, so this is my hair right now. I'm gonna show you my bun. I know it's really huge. If you would like to see a tutorial on how to do that bun, let me know.